Hello everybody, Nerd in Texoma here. Sorry, my phone seems to want to not behave at the moment. It wants to slip and slide around. I hope you all have had a good Christmas, New Year's, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. This time of year is a little bit on the difficult side for me, and that's why I haven't recorded anything recently. Also, with the fact that there's a lot of stuff going on, and I didn't want to get in the way of anybody's celebrations, festivities, parties, any of that. I didn't want to be a downer or anything like that. But yeah, this time of year is kind of rough for me, and this year it was, for some reason, a little bit more challenging emotionally, mentally for me. 3 years ago, on December 22nd of 2020, that year, was the last day I was a member of, as I call it, the Two Meat Club. That was the day that my leg got amputated. Sometimes it's easy, I don't even really think about it anymore. It's just become a normal routine to put on the artificial leg. Like I said, for some reason this year it was just hitting me harder than it has in a while. And I don't know why. It's just one of those things, I'm sure with any traumatic event, you're always going to have the memory of it. You're always going to have it in the back of your mind, something. So, I've been battling a bit of depression because of that. I haven't gotten some things done that I need to, like recording some new stuff for Nerd in Texoma, recording some other project materials that I need to. V-Man, I'm sorry. I will get that to you as soon as possible. It's just been a difficult time to open up about this. It's been difficult to just drag myself out of bed every day to get to work, to do my job, and just barely function to get through. And then today, I'm kind of especially feeling it because it's Aaron Eisenberg's birthday. And for some of y'all who may not know, may not be familiar, he played Nog on Deep Space Nine. The reason it's hitting me is because, as y'all know, he's not been with us for a couple of years now. But in the 7th season of DS9, he starred in an episode, or guest starred, whatever you want to call it, I don't know, that was called The Siege of AR 558. In that episode, his character, Nog, was in a firefight, in a cave that ended with him taking a hit, and the character of Nog lost a leg. And then a couple episodes later, about 4 or 5 episodes later, he returned to DS9 with an artificial leg in the episode It's Only a Paper Moon. And everybody's happy to see him back up and around and walking around. They're taking it easy on him to let him get reacclimated to the new reality, the new life that he has. But he's battling his own mental demons, his own depression and stuff inside of his head. And right after my leg had to be amputated, I watched the hell out of these 2 episodes, because Aaron, the actor, never went through that. He never actually had an amputation. He had other medical issues, but he never had an amputation. But the way he portrayed Nog through all the ups and downs and the emotional turmoil that was going on, it was exactly what I was feeling at the time. And it's exactly what I feel sometimes even to today. And it just hit me. It just resonated with me. And I've chatted with him on Facebook, before he left us all. I mean, he was one of the most genuine, real people that I have ever met. One of my other Facebook friends years ago was facing a kidney transplant, and he was nervous. He's also a fellow Trekker. And I just messaged Aaron and I said, hey, look, I'm just a fan. I've never met you in person. I'd love to. But I was wondering if you could take the time, in your schedule with, your personal life and, conventions and this and that and everything that you got going on, if you could message my friend over here and just let him know a bit about, what a transplant is like. And he got back to me in a few days, because he's got his own life, got his own things going on. And he's like, yeah, sure, no problem, man. What's this guy's name? And, I'll message him as soon as I can. And he did. He actually reached out to somebody he didn't know, because a fan who he didn't really know asked him to, out of the kindness of his own heart, to just give a couple of words of encouragement or something to somebody else going through a similar situation that he had faced in the past. And they became friends and, exchanged a few messages back and forth and all. And then a couple years later, Aaron died. And a lot of us were really broken up and messed up about that. And then a few years after that, like I said, I went through the experience of having my leg cut off, which was, like I said before, something that Nog had gone through in DS9. And granted, the situation was different. Nog lost his leg in battle. Mine was due to a bone infection. But like I say, a lot of the emotions, a lot of the feelings that Nog as a character went through were applicable to me. We both experienced a huge traumatic event that changed our lives. And like I said, both of those episodes helped guide me through, the time that I was facing that on my own. But like I say, Aaron was no longer with us, and I couldn't tell him how much he helped me. I couldn't thank him personally for that. Then, late summer of 21, it was like end of July, beginning of August, I finally got all the paperwork through the vocational rehab completed with the state of Texas to get an actual artificial leg, a real one, not just the leg crutch that I had been able to find on my own. Just the real, honest to goodness, artificial leg. Sorry for the crashing sound, but one of these. And again, it was a happy moment, but also a very sad moment, because it's a reminder of I don't have all my original parts anymore. So I started watching It's Only a Paper Moon again to refresh myself on how Nog dealt with this on his own. And that helped me a lot. Then I reached out to his widow, Melissa, on Facebook. And I had never spoken to her before. I've been Facebook friends with her and, commented and liked on some of her posts and stuff, but I never actually had a conversation with her. And again, I just messaged her. I was like, hey, you don't really know me, but here's a little bit about my story. And I told her about how watching those episodes with Nog, with Aaron, helped me through losing my leg. And that I had finally gotten the artificial leg. And I was like, this may sound strange, but I would like your permission to name my artificial leg Nog in honor of Aaron, because he portrayed that to the T perfectly in what I was going through. And he helped me get through this time, and understand there's going to be struggles, there's going to be crap for the rest of your life, but, you get through it. And there were a few other YouTubers that I watched their videos. One called Footless Joe, where she had, documented her experiences with having a leg amputated too. But basically, her and these episodes with Nog were what really helped me along and helped me through this. And again, I understand she's got her own personal life and everything, but a few days later she reached out to me and was like, you know what? Do it. You have my permission to name your leg Nog. And she said, you know what? I know Aaron would be so honored and so thankful that you wanted to honor him that way. And he would be so appreciative and thankful that he could help through his character, somebody get through a difficult time. So she's like, you have my full permission and blessing, and I'm sure I'm speaking for Aaron, if he was here right now, that he would give his full and complete blessing also. So with that, it's been through a couple of changes, but my good old leg here is Nog. Today is January 6th, which is his birthday. And I'm feeling it a little bit, with my leg, with Aaron not being around anymore. Don't know if y'all have heard it through the background, but I've got my DS9 disc loaded, season 7, with the episodes The Siege of AR 558, where Nog lost his leg, and then in the case I've got It's Only a Paper Moon to watch after that. But I feel it's only right to honor him today and honor how he helped me, even though he didn't know it, to get through some of my darkest and worst times. Like I said, I apologize to everybody who I've recently let down because I haven't created new content for the show here. Again, I apologize to Vance. I'm sorry, I couldn't really communicate. It was basically all I could do to really try to keep up my normal happy, stupid cat posts and goofy pictures on Facebook and stuff like that. I'm digging myself out of it. I should be back to my normal self soon. So, to anybody who I've let down, I apologize. I'm only human. We all are only human. And sometimes you just gotta shut down and take care of yourself. And that's what I've been getting through. Just know that I'm pulling myself up out of it. I appreciate all of y'all who stuck by my side, and here and Facebook. Thank you for that. It means a lot to me. But I'm about to go and watch these episodes. And like I said, I should be back up to speed pretty quickly. So, thank y'all. Thank you for bearing with me. And I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully it'll be back on a normal rotation and normal stuff like that. Be good to each other. Take care of each other and yourselves. See y'all next time.